Is your ChatGPT account a complete hot mess? Well, I'm going to show you how to fix it with projects, and it's going to save you time and deliver amazing results. Let's get started. ChatGPT Projects brings file structure to your account, so it's really a game changer. Let me show you. Right here, I've got my account. Now, you are going to need a paid version of ChatGPT for this feature. When I first heard about this, it wasn't an option for me. So if you pull up your account, and on the left-hand side of this sidebar here, if you don't see this projects with a plus, type this into the feed. How do I get access to ChatGPT projects? Now, this is what I did. And after I did this and closed out the browser and opened it back up, I actually had the ability to select project. Now I'm going to build a promotional campaign using projects so you can see all the functionality. So I'm going to start over here on the left-hand side. I'm going to click new project. And we're going to call this campaign. Now this is very similar to a custom GPT with a few differences. One of the big differences, you cannot share a project with any of your team members. So that's one thing that it's different. Also, it doesn't allow it to have third-party integrations, or you can't use APIs with this. However, it's similar to a custom GPT because you can give it instructions and files to reference when it's creating responses to your prompts. So the first thing you can do here is actually pick a color for this, and I'm going to go with this color here. Let's start assembling the files we need for this project, for this campaign. I like to start with my audience, and I already have an avatar that's detailed out, and that's the first file I'm going to attach to this project. So I'm going to click here. And that's done. You can see it right here. Let me share with you the file I just uploaded. These are the details of it. It's my ideal customer profile for my school community, and it really details everything out about my audience. This is the foundation for everything that I do. If you'd like to build your own ideal audience, you can visit my school community. There's a link in the description, and I've got prompts for you to use with ChatGPT that will build it for you. Or if you'd like me to build your ideal customer audience, put your niche or your business in the comments below in this video, and I'll go ahead and create this for you and send it to you for free. Now let's add some instructions. And for those of you that aren't familiar with instructions, they are really helpful if you want to guide the responses ChatGPT gives you. So it's very helpful if you want it to be a specific tone, or if you're using a particular platform, you can have it format the content to be in alignment with the platform that you're using. So I'm going to click here. So here are my instructions, and I'm going to go over just the objective. The goal of this ChatGPT project is to assist content creators, entrepreneurs, and small business owners aged 25 to 45 in solving their marketing challenges, leveraging AI tools, and achieving measurable growth. The messaging must deeply align with their pain points, desires, and aspirations, while fostering a sense of community, encouragement, and actionability. This is really a game changer for content creation because it's going to automatically format my content and the messaging to appeal to my ideal audience. So I'm going to click Save. Another file that I think would be helpful to include in this project is the summary of the offer for this entire campaign. So I'm going to attach that now too. Go back to Project Files, Add. Okay, that's added now. And we can see the two files here. For this campaign, I'm going to need a social post for my school group, an email newsletter, and DM messages that I can send to my members. So we're going to create all that now. I'm going to start here and say, draft a school post announcing this promotion. All right, a couple things to point out here. If we go up to the upper left-hand corner here, it shows the campaign project and then the name of the feed itself, which is really helpful. And here's the post that it created, this exciting announcement for the school community. It gives that it's a discount for our members. It's a referral contest, how to join in the fun, the community goal. We want to get to 300 members by January 1st. So this is I can essentially copy and paste this into my school community as an announcement. Let's create an email newsletter now. I'm going to go back to campaign, and you can see here, we have the promotion announcement here. What's great about this is typically I create all my content in a custom GPT, so it just kind of becomes a big feed. What's great about this is I will create a new feed for every task. So then I can keep things separate. That way, when I come back to this and I want to run maybe this campaign again, this will all be broken up and easy to access so I can review things quickly, which is a massive time saver. Now I wanted to draft an email to announce this promotion. Here's the newsletter it created. It's nice and clean, easy to read. It follows the format that I've trained it on, so it's perfect. So I can copy and paste this and send it out. Here's a nice feature. You can actually rename these chats. So right now I wouldn't know which is which. So I can come over here and say rename and say email. But if you ever want to go back to them, you just come down here and click on it, and it's got everything where you left off. So it's really fantastic. Okay, now I wanted to draft some DM messages that I can send out to the community. All right, we can see it created a new feed, and it gave me 5 different DMs to use here. So these are great. I can copy these and paste them and start sending them out. Here's another little tip for you. If you want to go back to one of your previous feeds, you can click on this with the arrow, and there's a drop down, and you can jump to your other feeds. Okay, this is great. Now I've got all the content I need for this promotion. Let me give you another tip here. If you have a previous feed that you want to add to the project, go back and find it and click on these 3 dots, and you can see here, add to the project, and it'll actually list all your projects here to add it to, which is very handy. This is a great way to organize some of your previous feeds. Now, one problem with projects is if you have a feed that you created using a custom GPT, you cannot bring that into a project. So here's an example. If I click on these 3 dots for something here, see, I don't have the option for projects here because I used one of my custom GPTs for this. This concludes my video on ChatGPT Projects. I hope it brings some structure and organization to your account. And let me know in the comments below what you're excited to use this for. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.